Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. In this episode, we'll be starting the game's very first world, Banjo's Mountain. I don't know why I said Banjo's Mountain. Okay, let's get started. We've already gone off to a great start here. There are 3 new moves to learn in this world. Find my molehills, and I'll explain. Yes, in every single world, the first thing you'll get is a message from Bottles saying how many moves you have to learn from him. I'm a note, one of 100 on each world. Collect us to open the note doors. Me Mumbo's token, used for Mumbo's magic. That's a bad guy right there. You want to attack those with the jump B move, which is what I prefer, honestly, personally. It's a lot more powerful than Banjo punches. Yippee, you saved me! Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each world. Free us all to get a jiggy. Yeah, so there's a lot to explain, but the game's pretty much explained itself, so no need to. But one thing I should let you guys know that I forgot to mention about, going underwater is that unlike in Donkey Kong 64, you have limited air in this game, okay? It's not really that much of a complaint about this game in my, just because I had more experience with, DK64 than this game, but still, it's just something that you should know if you're coming to this game from DK64. But even that said, I still had a lot, of fun playing this game. So, obviously, some differences between underwater physics in both games doesn't really matter here. But yeah, you will see that there are plenty of similarities between this game and DK64 as you go through. Here we got our first. Those are basically, they're called honey hives, and they contain like 3. They always contain 3 units of health that you can replenish. And here's a bowl. Just seriously, you're gonna do this now? You're gonna do this? Like, you're gonna mess up? Okay, whatever. Well, we stunned him anyways with just 2 attacks there, and that's all there is to it. I can't even remember what I was gonna talk about before when I originally started this world because the game got me all sidetracked here. Roar, this Conga's tree. Me hit bear with oranges. Don't touch Conga's blocks. Just stay on these blocks and make him hit it because, he's dumb enough. You must search for 10 of us on each world. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair. When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area and stand on the exit pad. Yeah, it's really hard to talk because this game will constantly interrupt you with dialogue and stuff. Hey, that Conga's orange. Put it back. Yum. Oranges are nice. Yes, they are. I will not argue. So give it to this monkey over here and he will. Oh, Chimpy like Conga's orange. Chimpy helped Fat Bear and Bird. Seriously, there's gonna be a lot of characters calling Banjo fat, and I honestly don't get it myself because he does not look fat at all. In fact, if anything, he looks actually more muscly than that. But whatever, it's just my opinion. Well, that's what it looks like. It's not just my opinion, it's fact, because that's exactly what it looks like. Here we got blue eggs. Where are the eggs? Kazooie can learn to use us as ammo. Yep, we're going to see that now because we're actually... Okay, so like I was saying before, you cannot learn all of Bottle's moves through one pile of dirt. You have to find however many attacks he has to teach you. He's going to have that many of his molehills in the world, if that makes any sense. So this is one of them. We have to find the other 2 to get the other 2 moves. Sometimes they're going to be hidden very well. Time for the buzzer to learn the ancient ways of the egg. I'm listening, Beetle Breath. Hold Z, then press the C button to shoot an egg out of your mouth. Hey, sounds cool. Anything else? Sure. Press the bottom C button instead, and you can shoot them out from behind. Sheesh, sounds painful. I wish I never asked. Bird Brain can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, and you can also use the control stick to aim while you are crouching. Egg sighting, huh? Now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice with. Well, thanks, Bottles. Your energy is a little low. I'll fill it up for you. Yeah, he's gonna do that whenever you talk to him as well, so it's all the more reason just to go, you know, talk to him. There's something over here we can't really deal with right now, so we're going to, well, let's just get the Mumbo token for now, because you're gonna need these. Like, these are gonna be very useful, you know, for Mumbo's, spells, which we're gonna learn about here in a little bit, but they're gonna be very useful in the game for getting certain jiggies. You save here, Bear can't hit Conga. That's where you're wrong, because we just learned the ancient ways of the egg. Yar, eggs hurt Conga. Yeah, well, oranges hurt Banjo, so serves you right. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's pretty good aiming when it comes to throwing them at you from there, but there we go. Bear beat Conga. You get prize to Bear. What's with all these characters that speak that way? Well, actually, I don't think there's a lot to speak that way, but still, you know. I think in Mumbo Mumbo actually speaks in third person, but still. We haven't even met Mumbo yet. That's the funny thing, besides in the intro, you know, the game, but whatever. Conga's still gonna throw his orange's ass because he's all angry and pissed off that we actually managed to get all of his jiggies from him, but whatever. You know what? He shouldn't have been a jerk anyways, you know. And I seriously can't learn anything about that bowl there, you know? I can't learn to, like, not touch it so I don't take damage, but whatever, it's my own fault. But the thing is that each world has its own, different style of enemies, I should say. Like, they all have different appearances depending on what world they are in. In this particular world, that's what they look like. That's what the particular enemies, those purple dinosaur-like dudes or whatever. There's also these termites here. Like, this is a big termite mound right here, and this is actually very important for getting some jiggies, but I can't actually do that because we're not yet in our alternate form, which we're going to learn about here in a little bit. But for now, we have another move to get from Bottles over here, which will actually enable us to get deal with something else. There's Mumbo token under that one plate there. There he is. Alright, let's get the second one over here. I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, then press Z to send Kazooie slamming hard down to the floor. Gulp. I don't like the sound of that, Banjo. Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. Yeah, Kazooie gets abused a lot in this game, and like even more so in Banjo-Tooie. Like I can't even tell you how abused. Yeah, like you're gonna see. Okay, I don't have to say it. You're just gonna see it, and that's pretty gruesome. The way you attack some of the enemies and they just fall apart, like their bodies completely. That's pretty gruesome if you think about it. But oh well. They're enemies, they are trying to, you know, get in our way. And plus, actually, I don't think they actually exist because, I think Gruntilda just created them. Yeah, pretty much all these worlds and every enemy inside of it, they exist because Gruntilda created them. Now, that doesn't really justify just going around killing stuff, but still, you know, it's what it is, you know. This game really is, like, just pretty much like it's like a genocide of every minion that was created by, you know, Gruntilda, pretty much, just because they're, like, out to get you. I guess it's the fact that they're out to get you, I guess. I really don't know, because they're trying to kill you too, but the reason why I got the Beak Buster move is so I could come down here and get the switch, because in every single world, in each world of the game, there is going to be one of these switches, these witch switches. And when you each time you hit one, it's going to make a Jiggy appear outside in Gruntilda's lair. And to get this particular Jiggy, we will have to be in our alternate form that we're going to get from Mumbo. Now, Mumbo's not going to appear in every single world, but he does have to appear in this first world, so that means that we need to gather up some Mumbo tokens so we can get, you know, the move from him, because that's what they are for, is to get, you know, the alternate forms from Mumbo. Okay, here's another aspect of the game that's really, really cool. These honey pieces, they never disappear. Like, you can come back to, I can come back to this at the end of the episode, well, actually more like in the next episode for that matter, because I'm probably going to be recording both at once, and it would still be there, that honeycomb piece. That's another really cool thing about, like about this game. Hey, Ugly, no bears allowed in Ticker's Tower. Yeah, well, no termites either, even though it's termite mounts, that makes no sense. I'm just kidding. Still, that's so gruesome, the fact that their bodies just entirely fall apart. Oh, crap, that's right, I can't get this Mumbo. Wait, can I? I can still get this Mumbo token, can I? Yeah, there we go, okay. I wasn't supposed to be able to get that, because there's actually another move you need to get in order to be able to walk on fairly steep ledges, but we're going to get that now, so we can have to deal with that later. I'm normally a lot faster about going through this world, but I'm still like trying to explain stuff as I'm doing it, so I'm just making it a bit more difficult. Here's balls again with the last move of the Mumbo's Mound. Talon Trot will let Kazooie tackle, steep slow. That sounds useful. How does she do it? Hold Z, then press the left C button. Continue to hold Z while moving Kazooie around with the control stick. Go practice. Whoa, Banjo. There's nothing more I can teach you on this world. Yeah, Boss is going to keep track of your progress a lot. Like, he's going to keep track of how many notes you get in each world, and, like, your moves and stuff, and, like, how far you are in the game. He's going to do that for the first 6 worlds, because there's literally those moves to get in the first 6 worlds. And after that, then you're done learning moves, and that's pretty much all set for the rest of the game. So that's 6 out of 9 worlds where you have to learn moves. It's kind of ridiculous, but not really. But you're gonna have to get every Mumbo token in this level, in this world, in order to get Mumbo's transformation, which is gonna be, again, it's gonna be important for us when we go into the Termite Mound, I should say. But we're gonna use the Talon Trot right here. Well, actually, we don't need it when we're up here, but not only is it good for, tackling steep slopes, but it's also good for just speedrunners, because it actually makes you go faster, makes you move faster. So it's a whole another way of basically playing the game. It's like, actually it's not, but still. I just don't know what to say, okay? Yippee! You've collected enough notes to break the first note door spell. Yeah, we actually haven't even learned about note door spells, but thank you, Bottles. But yeah, that's basically the whole point of collecting the notes, is because there's these note spell doors that can only be, open after you get a certain amount of notes. But the thing is that I'm going to be collecting all 100 notes in all 9 levels, all 9 worlds in this game. I'm also going to be getting all 100 Jiggies, and also everything else there is in this game that's required to collect in order to get 100%. But I'm also possibly thinking about getting all the Mumbo tokens, because that's something that not many people do when they do a Let's Play this game, is they don't get all the Mumbo tokens. That's something I'm thinking about doing. I don't know exactly how many Mumbo tokens there are in the game, but I do know how many you should have after you've gone through all the transformations and after you've gotten all the Mumbo tokens, so that much I can see. So yes, I'm going to be collecting all the Mumbo tokens in the game, even though there's literally no point to it. Like, you don't get any reward for it or anything, but I'm just going to do it, just so my Let's Play has some distinction from, other Let's Plays this game, but still, even then, it's not that much. So, using our Beak Buster, Kazooie's Beak Buster, and slam these, what are they called again? These little shacks, and all of them contain items. Like, the first one contained notes, the second one contained blue eggs, and this one should contain just there's no point. Actually, I don't think it matters, like, which ones you open. Like, I think there's actually just matters in the order. So, like, it'll always be the same order of stuff you get. But there we go. We just got the very last Jiggy of the world, so last Jinjo. There we go. We get a Jiggy. So, there we go. Yeah, there's gonna be 5 Jinjos in each world, so they account for 1 Jiggy in each world. Why do I need to say that? Pretty obvious. This one has a lot extra life. Okay. I will take extra lives, but the thing is that you can have only up to 9 in this game, so only 9 lives at a time. So there's really not that much point to collecting them, and even then, you're trying not to die at all, anyways, because if you do, there's actually really, really bad consequences to it that are worse than almost any other game I've played in my life. But yeah, a lot. We Juju, Mumbo's totem pole. Feed us with nice blue stones. Or eggs. I don't think eggs are actually stones, but okay, that works. And before you feed this very last one, jump on top of it and get this extra honeycomb piece. Because there are 2 in each world. And that's important to know because, because you need to collect all of them just to get, 3 extra lives. Yeah, 3 extra hits, actually. And there we go. There's our 7th Jiggy in this world. Now the count of Jiggies that you see in each world is just for that world. It's like the amount of jiggies you see right here on the bottom of the screen, or the amount that I have in Mumbo's Mountain, not the whole entire game. If you want to do that, then you have to like actually pause the game. What you do is you view totals, and then you go to game totals. You go all the way to the left here, and it shows you the game totals. See, so as you can see, actually I have 9 jiggies total, not 8, and you know, so on and so forth. So that's all there is to it. Here, we are finally going to meet Mumbo, but first of all, let's see if there's anything behind his shack, because sometimes there are stuff behind his shack, so you need to check everywhere.